You've been to tons of NBA finals. How does this
I think
city?
you just called me an old man.
No.
I'm almost sure. I think you just said, so you're old. Did you?
You are a veteran in the game.
It's very kind of you.
Veteran in the game. How many? Not how many. What does this city? How does this city compare to other cities that have hosted the finals?
It's as passionate of a city as I've ever seen hosting the finals, and I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that, A, Oklahoma's football country, so there's a basketball team here, and where you have OU fans and Oklahoma State fans, all these fans come together for the basketball team. You know, and they've never had one of their own, like consistently, permanently. So it's cool. It's like the roar of the stadium here. It's like a gut roar instead of like almost like singing, like you're not in your head voice, like you're in your gut voice. There's an emotion to it.
And everyone talks about how loud it is in this stadium, but I think it has a little bit to do with it's a smaller arena.
It's a small arena, and it's laid out nicely because the fans are kind of close. Magic Johnson said it's the loudest arena he's ever heard. It's the second loudest I've heard. Old Chicago Stadium, not the new one, but the old one that Jordan played in earlier. Yeah, I was at Game 6 in '92 when he hit the 6 threes against Portland. I was like 10 years old. Not really, but I'm going to say that.
21.
There you go. And that place is
It was bananas.
bananas. Crazy.
Now, in the media, everybody was talking about how Chris Bosh needs to start, and that's going to be the difference. I don't really think that's going to make much of a difference because if he got started minutes anyways. So what are your thoughts about that?
I don't know that it'll make a difference as far as winning or losing. I think that he should start. Even though he got starters minutes, when you come off the bench, you have a mentality for coming off the bench. You're a reserve. You're an energy player right away. You don't really have time to kind of get into the flow of a game. As a starter, you have your time to kind of get into the flow of a game, and that's what he's done naturally. So I think he's a better player when he starts because he's not a bench player. He's not a quick energy guy right away. Will that be enough? Oklahoma City's good. I mean, they're like good to a level that it's almost like they're a younger, faster, maybe better version of Miami. Because even when they're down 10, 12, 13 points, there's never a feeling that there's any impatience or rush. Even as someone watching the game, like, okay, they're down. They're young, and these guys will, like, have a run in them. I think they've been down by 13 or more 4 times in the postseason and won the game. You knew that, right?
Of course.
Of course you knew that.
I got stats just running through my brain right now.
And before the interview, you told me that. You gave me a piece of paper, and I said, I studied, and like, okay, Norrelle told me this, all right. So, okay, read it, put it away. I'm going to remember it. I'm going to say it in the interview.
Now you're just sassing me. Okay, so who'd you pick for the series? Who's going to win it?
I think that's 2 different questions.
Okay.
Because
who's going to be the NBA champion?
I think Oklahoma City. I picked Miami. I picked Miami in 7, knowing that a 7th game would be here. I picked Miami because I thought, this year may be the year that LeBron has that will, gets that monkey off his back, and anything can happen. So my gut was Miami. My head is Oklahoma City.
It's like love almost. Do you follow your heart? Do you follow your head?
Yeah, I'm getting a little misty. There's some pollen all up in the air. Woo, some pollen.
Oh my goodness. Well, enjoy the game. Thank you so
much. I appreciate it.